Indeed, it was a collective responsibility and you did a collective work that demands commendation. The current ESCOs under your leadership, Hajiya Rukayya Sallau, thank you for exhibiting a good leadership which is worthy of emulation. The National Secretariat is very much aware of your initiated programs, which you have executed them diligently and perfectly during your tenure. I would also at this junction like to call on the executive on the new executive, which will be under the leadership of Jamila Kanoma, who is popular and known to Nawoj in Zamfara State and Zone A, and then in national level. Congratulations in advance. Permit me to use the power bestowed on me by our national president to dissolve the current ESCO. I would like to call on the chairperson, Credential Committee, to please come forward and present the new executive of Nawoj Zamfara State chapter to our national president so that they will be officially inaugurated. Please come forward.
Do solemnly swear that I will be faithful and bear true allegiance to the Federal Republic of Nigeria and the Nigeria Association of Women Journalists, that as duly elected of the Nigeria Association of Women Journalists and for the State Council, I will discharge my duties to the best of my ability, faithfully, and in accordance with the Constitution of the Nigerian Union of Journalists and the law, always in the interest of the sovereignty, integrity, solidarity, and well-being and prosperity of the association. Then I will strive to preserve the fundamental objectives and direct principles of Nawoj as contained in the Constitution of the Nigerian Union of Journalists, and that I will exercise the authority vested on me as I will not allow my personal interest to influence my official conduct of my official decisions. That I will do to the best of my ability. Preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution of the Nigerian Union of Journalists. And that I will devote myself to the service and well-being of the Nigerian Union of Journalists. And that I will devote myself to the service and well-being of the Nigerian Union of Journalists. with the Constitution, in accordance with the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. So help me God. Thank you so much. Congratulations. Please take a bow and take your seat. By this inauguration, they are now officially declared. Fatima Ibrahim Dosa. Hajara Abdullahi.
Amma shi kai ya kamata ka dan dawo ba saboda mu bidiyo ne.
Nabila Hamis. Gambo Al-Hassan. And Farida Abdullahi.
Na ga wanda ma yi shi Chairman.
For sparing our lives to be part of this very important event. Let me welcome the National Secretary, the Vice President Nawoj, Northwest Zone, as well as the Zonal Secretary, who made such a huge sacrifice despite the precarious situation of our nation to be part of this event. Thank you for this unquantifiable commitment. Same felicitations goes to the leadership and members of NUJ, as well as that of Nawoj, Zamfara State Council. We express our most profound appreciation to His Excellency, the Executive Governor of Zamfara State, ably represented by the Permanent Secretary, Ministry of Information. Members of Zamfara State Council here present, government officials, members of the political class, and every one of you that has been part of us this morning for your encouragement and for your support. The Nigeria Association of Women Journalists, NAWOJ, was formed in September 1989, immediately after the Beijing conference. The Nigeria Association of Women Journalists is an umbrella organization for all female journalists practicing in Nigeria, with the aim of catering for their career, providing training, and enhancing their skills professionally. It is also a non-governmental organization saddled with the social responsibility of promoting the welfare of women and children by amplifying their issues through their various medium of practice. In the 34 years of its existence, there has been 11 elected national executives, and ours, which is the 11th, was elected and inaugurated on the 26th of November 2023. Since coming into office, we have conducted elections into 7 councils, but Zamfara State is the only chapter that has received the presence of both the national and zonal secretariat at its inauguration. This is not unconnected with the commitment, zeal of members of Nawoj Zamfara chapter, as well as the manner in which they have conducted themselves by agreeing to consensus through peaceful and rancor-free negotiations without the intervention of either the zone or the national secretariat. Let me therefore, on behalf of the National Secretariat, and indeed the entire membership of the association, congratulate the newly elected chairpersons, other elected officers, the chairperson and other elected officers, and indeed all members of Nawoj Zamfara State for this milestone achievement. Consequently, I wish to plead with the government and the people of Zamfara State to lend support to these resourceful women, taking into consideration the crucial role they play in propagating women and children's issues. I I wish to particularly request the state government to kindly consider giving them a vehicle which will assist them in their day-to-day activities. It is pertinent to point out here that Zamfara is one of the very few states that does not have a utility vehicle. This often makes it difficult for them to attend the association's events at the national level and collaborate with other state chapters. Partnering with NAWOJ will also add value to the efforts of Her Excellency, the First Lady and wife of the Executive Governor of Zamfara State in her quest to better the lives of women and children of our dear state. Finally, we as an association cannot turn blind eyes to the current situation in our country, especially as it concerns our primary constituents, that is the youth, who are as active participants, and women who are always at the receiving end. If we turn blind eyes, it means we are abdicating from our primary responsibility to our constituency. We are non-political, non-governmental, as well as apolitical. And we do not intend at all to delve into the politics of this country. However, we believe the happening in this country transcends politics. We therefore believe that the youth have made their point, they should therefore shield. We urge government to look into the demands of its citizenry to address it appropriately. We also urge the state government, in continuation of the excellent job they have started, to give serious consideration to girl child education, taking into consideration the tribulations and tribulations of our country. Let me, on behalf of my entourage, express our profound appreciation to Zamfara State people, Zamfara State NAWOJ, and everybody gathered here for the hospitality and warm reception we have received since yesterday. I deliberately jumped the protocol because I'm overwhelmed. And this goes to demonstrate the kind of camaraderie, the kind of love, the kind of respect journalists have for themselves in this country. This is not a quantitative gathering, but a qualitative gathering. Taking into consideration the representative of His Excellency, who is standing in for the Commissioner for Information, Salisu was the chairman of Zamfara State Council Energy. Ibrahim Birni Magaji, a household name not only in Zamfara, but in the entire nation, was also a chairman.
Oh my God.
We thank you and we appreciate you most profoundly. Let me also recognize the representative of Her Excellency, who has shown from the beginning of what we have started to be part of us, and she has supported it all the way. Please, Ma, can you express our profound appreciation to Her Excellency? Abdulrazak, he for she, the he for she of NUJ. Who is the NUJ Zonal Secretary? Abdulrazak, we are profoundly grateful. My National Secretary, Wasila Ladan, the youngest National Executive Officer, the youngest National Secretary we have elected. And let me tell you for the first time, even Wasila had never shared this with her, but I had my apprehensions when they said Wasila Ladan was going to run along with me as a secretary. I said, oh my God. That means I'm going to play two roles. That of the national chairperson of NAWOJ and that of a babysitter. Lo and behold, if I can borrow the words of the zonal vice president, it turned out that Wasila became the babysitter because she's tough, she's a go-getter, and she can do anything.
Wow.
For NAWOJ. I want to thank the representative of His Royal Highness, His Royal Majesty, and I want to thank each and every one of us, especially the zonal officers, who have tried. This is probably the most sensitive zone in the country, considering that it is in the north, and considering that it houses one of the biggest councils we have in Nigeria, that is Kano State, where Wasila comes from. And so far, the zonal vice president, Haji Arabi Bodabawa, and the zonal secretary, Daharatu, have done extremely well. In fact, they are the only zone since our election that was able to hold a training program for NAWOJ. This is a big plus for Zone A, big plus for our executive, big plus for NAWOJ, big plus for Zone A. And we thank them profoundly. We pray that we will continue to get such support from you. We are very, truly grateful. And to our brothers at that end, our sisters that have come to us, God will pay you in good returns. Thank you so much. I pray that Allah Almighty will take us back to our various homes in peace. Thank you so much.
The special guest of honor, who is represented by our state governor, who is represented by the Commissioner of Information, Comrade Manir Maazu Haidra, and also represented by the Permanent Secretary of the Ministry of Information and Culture, Alhaji Ilyas Idris. The former Commissioner of Information, our father, our guidance, Alhaji Ibrahim Damadamin Birnum Magaji, who is always supporting NAWOJ. The Emir, His Royal Highness, who is represented by the District Head of Kanoma, Alhaji Yahya Muhammad Kanoma. Our National President of the Nigerian Association of Women Journalists, all the way from Maiduguri, despite the hardship, protest, and cousin of Hajia Aisha Ibrahim Kibra, Zonal Secretary Hajia Rabi Muhammad Kwadabawa, National Secretary Komara Wasila Ibrahim Ladan, Zonal Sec Hajia Daharatu Ahmed Aliyu, the State's Project Coordinator of Agile, my sister Hajia Saadatu Abdul Sow, my chairman and my father and my brother and our guidance, Comrade Ibrahim Meizere, here with us. Your award representatives, the credential committee headed by Rabi Yusuf there, all our managing directors and general managers of our media houses here with us, my colleagues, the Press Secretary, Office of the First Lady, and also a Nawojian, Hajia Zara Musa, the State Coordinator, Rafa, Facebook Initiative Founder, Okuletama, my colleague, members of the press, ladies and gentlemen, Assalamu alaikum. We thank Almighty Allah for His blessing to witness this day of our inauguration as the new Executive Council of the Nigerian Association of Women Journalists, Zamfara State Chapter. My fellow women in faith, in our great association, I stand before you today to assure you that we are ready to represent your best interests and carry everybody along so that we will succeed together. You should also bear in mind that the Executive Council members cannot succeed alone without your support, cooperation, and advice. We should work as a team, and I have the solid belief that success is ours all together. Now watch will continue to be a strong stakeholder of promoting and protection of the interests of women and girls, including working hand in hand with all our ministries and parastatals in the states. We will also continue to collaborate with some non-governmental organizations like UNICEF, Save the Children International, Center for Supporting Vulnerable Household Women and Girls, that is CESOG Initiative, Women Rights Alternative, and Advancement Protection RAFA, Advocacy Nigeria, and so on, to mitigate gender-based violence, violence against women and girls, exploitation, social harassment, and so on. I finally thank you all for attending this occasion and for support from all ramifications. I wish you safe journey back to your various destinations. Thank you all, and I love you all. Thank you very much.
وصلى الله على نبي الكريم ولا حول ولا قوة إلا بالله العلي العظيم. I will borrow from a father, the late 18th Sultan of Sokoto, Alhaji Ibrahim Dasuki. Allah ya gafarta mishi. In my protocols, you will observe some new things. Your Excellency, the Executive Governor of Zamfara State, Dr. Dauda Lawal Gamje Gusau, ably represented by the Honorable Commissioner, Minister of Information and Culture, Comrade Munir Muazu Haidar Kauran Namoda, and who is also represented here by the acting permanent secretary of the ministry and director of information services of the ministry, my former deputy when I was the chairman of the NUJ, and as I moved he became the chairman of the NUJ, Comrade Alhaji Malan Ilyasu Idris Gusau. Her Excellency, the First Lady of Zamfara State, Haji Avria Dauda Lawal, let me put this in the presentation on her SSA, the Senior Special Assistant to Her Excellency on Media and Publicity, Haji Darau Abakar, the National President of NAWOJ, Haji Aisha Ibrahim Kebura, and all her executives, the State Chairman of the AUJ, the Chairperson of NAWOJ, the repackaged NAWOJ in the Zamfara State, Hajiya Jamila Musa Kanuma, the VVIPs, the IPs, ladies and gentlemen, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. It is my pleasure to stand before you to say some words. And as I stand before you, I now remember 22 years ago when I and Mother Ilyasu Idris stood before a gathering like this to be sworn in as executives of Nigeria Union of Journalists and Press Council. So when I heard that the NAWOJ in the Zamfara State is having its inaugural ceremony, I said, let me see if I can make it to give them a sort of solidarity. And I believe what I have seen exactly gladdens my heart, because I can see the upcoming journalists, especially women journalists in the Zamfara State, getting together to marshal their acts so that they will see what they can do in the development of the Zamfara State. We have no other state than Zamfara. And if we shun its development, then we are not really doing good service to Zamfara. As you are inaugurated today, let me call on you to please look inwardly, partner with all the possible partners to see how you can forge ahead. You have a lot to do in this regard, because in this part of the country, we have a serious issue with partnership. We have a serious issue with patronage, especially in the media industry. You have a lot to do. You should not sit in your comfort zone and expect miracles to happen. You have to go out of your comfort zone and see what you can do to develop this association, to take it to the greater heights, as well as develop the state which belongs to all of us. With these few remarks, let me congratulate you on this achievement and ask all of us to assist these young women journalists so that together we will move the association as well as the state in general. Thank you and God
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Rabbi shrah li sadri wa yassir li amri wahlul 'uqdatan min lisani yafqahu qawli. I greet you in the best form of greetings. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. Assalamu alaikum alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. Now you are talking. Great now audience. Great now audience. I say great now yes. Thank you. Yes, clap for me. I'm a friend. I'm an associate with the media industry. In 2013, I was the program officer, media under State Accountability and Voice Initiative under DFI. I know most of you are my friends, they are colleagues and partners in progress. At this juncture, permit me to stand on the already established protocol mark and SAS. I'm here today to witness this august occasion and to commemorate with the newly elected and sworn-in members of the Nigerian Association of Women in Journalists. I'm highly delighted to be amidst this responsibility table. They are not high table, but responsibility table. And also my colleagues. Sincerely speaking, the composition of this ESCO is commendable and truly, they would really serve women, not only in journalism, but women in Zamfara State. I call on to you to please preserve the ethics of your profession. Media plays a very important role in the grassroots. People believe and trust media. So please and please maintain and ensure you buy in the ethics of the professionalism of journalists. I pray Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to guide, protect, and give you utmost commitment to move forward issues of women, issues of children in all sectors.
Amen.
Presently, the multidimensional poverty is striking, it's biting. Definitely we need media, we need women to come up with sensitization and educative for us in order to make us believe that it will really be well for us in the near future. There have been commitments in the issue of gender equality, but here we have a long way, and we call on to you to seek, advocate for political and financial support for women. It's no longer gender equality, Mr. Hashim. It's now seeking for political and financial support to move women forward. We need he for she's, more he for she's to support here and advocate for this. We cannot go anywhere if we don't have this too. Sincerely speaking, we appreciate the commitment rendered by most of you here at the high table, our media stations, also the Honorable Commissioner, Minister of Information, Comrade Manin Haidara, and also His Excellency, the Executive Governor of Zamfara State, Haja Jamila. The time is now. We need to see you working and bombarding the state with progress and development issues. Thank you, and once again,
Nigeria Association of Women Journalists, NAWOJ, presents a word of appreciation to Hajiya Aisha Abdullahi Jaho, former chairperson, NAWOJ, the President Chapter, for the positive roles you've played in ensuring solid foundation of NAWOJ and the President. Congratulations.
Thank you, NAWOJ President Council.
Presents a word of appreciation Hajiya Lubna Babu Kusau, Saroniyar Kusau, Saroniyar Rantsar Hausa, for your giant effort in humanitarian services for youth and women in the state. Congratulations. Before I hand over this reflect to you, let me enjoin you to see to the development of NAWOJ in the state. I know you can do it. Please do it for them, please. Thank you very much.
Alright, thank you, Alhamdulillah. On behalf of Sarauniya Kusau, Sarauniya Kasar Hausa, my humble self, Umar Mahmoud Umar, on behalf of the foundation and other CAPORGU members here at this very pivotal event, inauguration of Nigerian Association of Women Journalists, we hereby accept this award of appreciation. Sarauniya Kusau is an indefatigable team player who is ever ready to continue to support women through her Inaugural Foundation, Lubna Babu Kusau Foundation. So on behalf of the foundation, inshallah, Sarauniya is donating the sum of 500,000 naira. Inshallah, more to come as these new executives are taking their effective services to the community. Thank you.
NAWOJ presents a word of appreciation to Honorable Kabir Ahmed Fathers, member representing Kusau's Federal Constituency in the National Assembly, for your outstanding performance and good representation, especially in the areas of community services and welfare for people across your constituency. Congratulations. And let me also ask you to redouble your efforts in assisting associations like Nigeria Association of Women Journalists.
So, have the microphone and say something.
Assalamu alaikum. Alhamdulillah. On behalf of my principal, Honorable Kabir Ahmed Fathers, member representing Kusau's Federal Constituency, we accept these awards and also congratulate the newly elected executive of NAWOJ Zamfara State Chapter. Inshallah, we will continue to support all the activities of this newly elected executive. On this, we are donating 200,000 to support the activities of the association. Thank you very much.
Appreciation to Honorable Abdul Malik Zubair Sannam, member representing Marugungu Federal Constituency in the National Assembly, for your outstanding performance and good representation, particularly on women across your constituency. And I wish to extend the hand of friendship, partnership of this association to your principal. Let him know that, yes, they need his support, and I know he can support them very well. Thank you.
Thank you very much. My boss, a veteran in his own field. On behalf of my principal, Honorable Dr. Abdul Malik Zubair Zanna Bungudu, member representing Bungudu Mori Federal Constituency, we receive and wholeheartedly accept this component of awards of which we are quite sure that is directly attributed to the outstanding performance of the lawmaker in the 10th National Assembly. Let me remind participants of this August occasion taking place in the month of August that not quite long ago, correspondent chairman of the Nigerian Union of Journalists and Users and Para State has conducted a media tour in Bungudu Maru Federal Constituency, and I believe the scorecard of the lawmaker within 1 year in office is now on the public domain. So we implore all members of the pen industry to kindly avail themselves with what the lawmaker has been doing, so that they have something as a takeaway to enlighten people, particularly Bungudu Maru Federal Constituency and the Para State as a whole. I must confess that this election is ours because the state chairperson and her treasurer were all from Bungudu Maru Federal Constituency. The chairperson is from Karoma. Karoma is a Maru local government and treasurer is in Bungudu, Watarkoshi specifically. So at this point in time, I want to say on behalf of my principal, we donate the sum of, somebody is saying 1 million. Yes. We are donating the sum of 700,000 naira.
Oh my God.
Additionally, we will look into the way of partnering with the award so that they will key into what we people are doing. It will be recalled that not quite long ago we celebrated 1 year in office, where we conducted a town hall meeting, and subsequently we also conducted a mass wedding for 105 female opened by banditry across Bungudu Maru Federal Constituency, of which we are quite sure that this award is connected to what we have done to our people. We thank you most sincerely and we congratulate you once again, and we wish you Allah's guidance in your endeavors. Thank you most sincerely, and we
Lagos, Ibadan, and other parts of the country where this woman actively participated in the formation of so many councils of the Nigeria Union of Journalists International. She was once in contest with men and defeated them. I remember very well that in Lagos, Badagry, 2002, she defeated a man to a post. So from there I christened her as Amazon, and she is indeed an Amazon. So let me hand this back over to you by the Nigeria Association of Women Journalists, the President Chapter, for your outstanding performance in putting machineries towards ensuring unity and progress of NAWOJ members across Nigeria. Congratulations, man.
I'm overwhelmed. I'm overwhelmed by so many things that have happened to me. That a new NAWOJ is born in Zamfara State, that I'm privileged to be given an award by Dhammadan. Just as he called, it's been very long. The child that I was carrying when I started my journey in unionism is now 32 years old. And I thank the female journalists for recognizing these efforts, and especially to Zamfara State Council for finding place for this union and this association. And it gladdens my heart that people have come to recognize these efforts and they find me worthy to be awarded. Thank you so much. However, I want to dedicate this award to a very special sister here. This is not a tale of sadness. This is a tale of appreciation. This is one of the women who have inspired us to struggle for this association and this union. Because of her, the Nigerian Association of Women Journalists, under the leadership of Fatima Abdul-Karim, made it a law and adopted a clause in the constitution of the NUJ that any NEC member who fails to attend NEC meeting 3 times stands suspended. That time she traveled all the way from North to Ibadan to attend a meeting, Rivers to attend a meeting. And if she can do that, we see no reason why we cannot do it for our association. I dedicate this award to you and I want you to keep it for life. Thank you.
I'm sorry.
Honorable Commissioner of Information and Culture of the State, for your outstanding performance towards transforming the information sector in the state. Congratulations, sir.
Ours is not much, but thank the NAWOJ chapter for honoring my boss, Honorable Comrade, my name is House Tyler. Secondly, as part of his own contribution to the association, he assigned me to announce the creation of partners of the NERA. By partner using the performance of new export, and that is why we achieve the competition.
So next is for the First Lady of Zamfara State, Hajiya Maria Dodadama, Honorable Commissioner. Yes, State Coordinator also should join. Yes. SSA to Her Excellency, the MC also should join. Should have my support the Honorable Commissioner of Information while receiving this award from Her Excellency. On behalf of Nigeria Association of Women Journalists, now watch to present a word of excellence to Her Excellency Hajiya Dauda Lawal, the First Lady of the State, for your outstanding performance towards empowering women and youth in the state. Congratulations, Great Lady.
So I think on behalf of the First Lady, supposed to be here to receive this award because of commitment. She has signed the Inauguration of Information to her. The message she sent to Nawash is a commendation and thanking the leadership for honoring her to be part of this ceremony and also to be part of the people who are going to be honored by the Nawash. Thank you, and thank you. And she assures you that she is all necessary to give all her necessary support to ensure that journalism and women journalists develop in the Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. No. There's the project coordinator should remain. But the Honorable Muhammad Namadani, thank you so much. Hajiya Salamatu, thank you so much. So the same project coordinator of Agile.
Let me assure you of the state government's ongoing commitment to the welfare of journalists and continue to take steps to improve the state-run media outfit to the highest level. I therefore urge you to let us continue to support each other, to learn from each other, and to champion the value of that defines us. Conclusively, let today be a reminder of our collective strength and our shared commitment to excellence in journalism. Together, we can and we will. Thank you.
Mai Biredi TV, Mai Biredi TV, ga Mai Biredi TV, faɗakarwa nishaɗi, sai Mai Biredi TV.
Kakara gasa online TV, Mai Biredi TV, gidan TV mai faɗakarwa, tare da nishaɗantarwa.